Have you ever wondered how to know if an angel is near you? Or if you've experienced signs of an angel's presence without even realizing it? Today, you're going to discover 7 clear signs that an angel is close to you. Pay close attention. The sign that was a silent visit from heaven, the one that surrounds you with love, without explanation, the one that brings mysterious light to your path, the one you thought was just the weather, the one that feels tailor-made to guide only you, the one that speaks directly to your reality, and the final, most powerful sign, the one you thought was just your imagination, but then somehow you knew it was real. Let's begin. Sign number 1, the unexpected appearance of feathers. Have you ever found a white feather in a place where it absolutely didn't belong? Maybe it showed up on the seat of your car, right after a heartfelt prayer, or it gently landed on your desk, even though no birds were anywhere near. Maybe you saw it floating through the air during a quiet walk, at the very moment you were feeling confused or lost. None of this is coincidence. In the silent language of heaven, feathers are one of the clearest and most beautiful ways angels communicate. When an angel wants you to know they're near, that they're protecting you, listening to you, they might place a single feather right where you need a sign the most. It's one of the gentlest, yet most powerful angelic signals. White feathers especially symbolize purity, peace, and divine presence. They are a tangible reminder that a heavenly being walks beside you, surrounding you in light, even when you can't see it. Angels use this symbol because they know the heart can recognize what the mind might doubt. And when you see a feather without a logical explanation, there's a good chance you're receiving an angelic message in your everyday life. It doesn't matter where it appears. On the floor of your room, on a park bench, or tucked between the pages of a book you just picked up, the message is always the same. I am with you. You are not alone. Trust. Many people who have deepened their connection with angels say feathers appeared right after a powerful prayer or during an emotionally intense moment. That small object becomes a giant symbol of renewed faith. And this sign often shows up when you need strength, when you've been battling negative thoughts, or struggling with loneliness. The presence of angels might come in the form of a single delicate feather, like a gentle touch from heaven on your soul. Don't ignore this sign. Every time you see a feather, pause, close your eyes, listen to your heart. What were you feeling right before you saw it? What were you thinking about? You might discover the very message your angels want you to hear today. You can even pick up that feather, keep it in a special place, and see it as a symbol of your personal divine guidance. Because yes, your angels are closer than you think. Angel guidance doesn't always need words. Sometimes a single feather is all it takes to remind you that you are part of a divine plan, that you are protected, and that heaven is fully aware of every detail of your path. And if you begin to see feathers in many different places, that's an even stronger sign that your celestial guides want your attention. It could be confirmation that a new chapter is beginning, or a sign that it's time to move forward with an important decision. So the next time you see a feather, don't ignore it. Don't brush it off. Don't say, it's just a feather. Remember this. It's a response. It's confirmation. It's your angels letting you know they're near and working in your favor. Before we look at the second sign, let me ask you something. Do you want to feel the presence of angels around you? In the description and the pinned comment below, you'll find the tools to help you discover and connect with your archangel based on your birth date. Your support for this channel, through your generosity, and your subscription, helps us reach more hearts in need of divine guidance. Every act of generosity returns to you in unexpected ways, because when you give from the heart, the universe multiplies it. Let's continue. Sign number 2, sweet scents and unusual floral fragrances. Have you ever caught a sweet, floral, or delicately perfumed scent when there was no visible source around you. You're sitting in your room, no candles burning, no fresh flowers, no perfume in the air, and suddenly a fragrance of roses, jasmine, or lavender surrounds you. That is not a coincidence. This is one of the most mystical signs of an angel's presence. Angels don't only communicate through words or thoughts. They speak through energy, and often that energy takes the form of a scent. It's their gentle, loving way of reminding you they're right there beside you. This kind of experience is a deep form of angelic communication, where the language is soul to soul, and the fragrance becomes a spiritual confirmation. Many call it the language of angels because it doesn't need sound, just presence. When you smell a sweet aroma with no logical explanation, your physical body may not understand it, but your soul does. It's as if heaven is whispering, "Do not be afraid. I am here with you." The presence of an angel carries a high, divine vibration, and when they gently lower that frequency to come closer to you, one of the safest and most non-intrusive ways to help you feel their presence is through your senses, especially the sense of smell. Why smell? Because it's the sense most deeply connected to memory, to emotion, to spirit. These spiritual scents often appear during key moments, while you're meditating, right after a prayer, in the middle of an emotional moment, when you're thinking about a loved one who has passed, or when you need comfort, peace, or clarity. It's common for angelic messages to arrive this way, with a fragrance so familiar, so comforting, it stirs something ancient inside of you, as if your soul has known that scent long before you were born. It's one of the ways angels say, "I'm here with you right now. You are not alone." Many people who've deepened their connection with angels share stories of how, during their darkest moments, that unexpected scent brought them peace, restored their faith, and reminded them that the unseen truly protects. These sacred fragrances can also serve as affirming signs. Imagine you're on the verge of making a big decision, and suddenly, that holy scent fills the room. It could be your angel saying, "Yes, this is the right path." Or maybe it appears right after you've released a heavy worry, as if to seal the peace you've chosen with heaven's blessing. So what should you do when this happens? First, don't ignore it. Pause for a moment. Close your eyes. Breathe it in. Feel it. Ask yourself, what was I feeling just before I noticed this scent? What guidance am I hoping for from heaven? What might my angels be confirming to me right now? And most importantly, thank them. A simple thank you creates a stronger bridge between your world and theirs. Because angelic messages don't always come in loud voices. Sometimes they arrive like a soft whisper that smells like heaven. These fragrances are also an invitation to open your heart, to trust in the invisible, and to recognize that you are constantly surrounded by angelic protection, even when your eyes can't see it. So the next time you sense a sweet aroma with no clear reason, remember this. It's not your imagination. It's a gentle kiss from heaven, a reminder that your angels, at home, in your heart, and on your path, are closer than you could ever imagine. Sign number 3, unexplained lights or flashes. Have you ever seen a quick flash of light, like something sparkling in the air, but when you turn to look, there's nothing there? Have you ever noticed, especially during moments of peace or spiritual reflection, soft lights or glowing dots appear in your field of vision? If so, don't ignore it. You may be witnessing one of the most beautiful and subtle signs of an angel's presence. Flashes of light, shimmering sparks, or radiant glows that have no clear physical source. In the spiritual realm, light is a universal language. And when angels want to give you a quick, gentle, yet powerful sign, they use light to speak. Seeing a sparkle that appears and disappears within seconds, a soft glow floating in a room, or even a sunbeam shining in through a window at just the right moment. These can all be manifestations of angelic presence surrounding you. These flashes are more than just optical illusions. They are visual messages, gentle reminders that your celestial guides are near, revealing themselves through the purest and highest form of energy, light. Many people experience this during elevated states of awareness, during deep prayer, during meditation, in a heartfelt conversation with God, or during an intense emotional moment that opens a heart. These are the moments when angels draw closest, and one of the first signs of their nearness is a shift in the light. It might be a white flash, a golden spark, a soft blue shimmer. You may even notice a flicker out of the corner of your eye, and though your mind might try to explain it away, maybe it was just a reflection, your soul knows it was something more, because you felt it, because your heart responded the moment it happened. This kind of angelic communication is common when you're beginning to awaken spiritually, when your vibration is rising and you're starting to see the world beyond the physical. The angels around you celebrate that awakening, and they let you know, with light, many people developing a deeper connection with their angels start noticing these flashes right after asking for a sign, or while speaking honestly and vulnerably with someone. That's when heaven responds. We are here. You're doing exactly what you're meant to do. Sometimes, these lights even show up in photos or personal videos, as orbs or glowing circles with no explanation. These, too, are angelic signs in your daily life, and the more open your soul becomes, the more you'll begin to see them. So what should you do when you see one of these light flashes? First, don't be afraid. Light is never a sign of danger. It's a confirmation of divine presence, of love, of guidance. Pause for a moment, close your eyes, and say silently in your heart, "Thank you. I'm listening. I'm open." Second, reflect on the moment. What were you thinking or feeling just before the light appeared? Were you asking for direction? Were you remembering someone who's passed? Were you wrestling with doubt or a big decision? The message from your angels may be hidden in that exact moment. Third, if this happens often, start writing it down. Keep a small journal of your spiritual signs. Over time, you'll begin to see a story unfold, a divine narrative of your angelic guidance, speaking to you, guiding you, wrapping you in light. Angelic protection doesn't always come with words or visions. Sometimes, a single spark in the air is enough to remind you you are not walking alone. Even if your physical eyes can't see them clearly, your soul knows the light of heaven when it appears. So the next time you see a light move without explanation, a white flash, a shimmer in the corner of the room, smile. That is a celestial touch. One of those quiet angel signs that can transform your day and your heart. A divine confirmation that you are exactly where you're meant to be and that the light is walking with you, always. Sign number 4, a warm sensation or chills without a cause. Have you ever suddenly felt a warm sensation in the center of your chest, or a deep chill running down your back, without any physical reason at all? Maybe the room wasn't cold. Maybe everything around you was quiet and calm, and yet something unseen brushed past you, touching you without touching you. That subtle yet unforgettable feeling is one of the most common signs that an angel is drawing close to you in a direct and personal way. Angels don't always speak with words. Many times, their presence is felt through the body, and your body senses them before your mind even understands what's happening. When you feel sudden warmth in your chest or back, or a strong, pleasant chill that seems to come from nowhere, you're likely experiencing the nearness of angelic presence. It's as if your soul recognizes the angels around you, and your body becomes a spiritual antenna, tuning into their vibration, their loving energy, their heavenly protection. This sign often appears during meaningful moments, during or after prayer, in the middle of a spiritual conversation, while reading something that deeply touches your heart, or even when thinking of someone who has passed away. The difference between a physical chill and a spiritual one is emotional context. A physical chill is cold and meaningless, but a spiritual one, it feels like a revelation. It gently shakes your soul, and often comes with a wave of peace or unexpected tears. It's a hug from heaven, a sacred signal that can't be seen, but can be deeply felt, energetically. When angels draw near to you, your vibration begins to rise. Your body adjusts to their higher frequency, and that's why you feel warmth in the chest, the very place where your soul resides, or chills that move through you like a wave of invisible love. Many people working with angelic guidance describe moments when sudden warmth filled them just when they needed comfort, or how a chill ran through them, right when they heard a truth their soul had been waiting to receive. It's heaven's way of whispering, "Yes, this is for you. Yes, I am with you." There are even moments when this warmth is so intense, you feel something inside you unlock, a long-buried emotion, an old wound, a forgotten memory. That, too, is healing, and it's part of your angel's message for today. So, how can you recognize it more clearly? Pay attention to your inner state. Were you feeling sad and then suddenly felt relief? Were you asking for an answer and felt warmth in your chest as certain words reached you? Were you meditating and your body trembled gently for no apparent reason? That's the sign. You are in the presence of your heavenly guides. You're receiving their energy, their breath, their guidance. Angelic communication doesn't always need human language, because when angels come close, their energy touches exactly what needs to be touched most, your soul, and your soul responds with sensation, with vibration, with emotion. So the next time you feel that unexplainable warmth, or that peaceful chill that brings no fear, only comfort, don't dismiss it. Pause, breathe, and say quietly in your heart, "Thank you. I know you're here." That's the beauty of angelic signs. They don't show up when you expect them. They come when you need them the most. And even if you can't see them, your angels in your home, in your life, and on your path are there, holding you, guiding you, lifting you higher than fear could ever reach. So the next time a breeze touches your soul, a warm wave surrounds you out of nowhere, or a chill reminds you that something greater is with you, remember this: you are not alone. You are being touched by heaven. Sign number 5, synchronicities and coincidences. Have you ever thought about someone, and in that exact moment, they call or text you? Or have you seen the same word, phrase, or number appear over and over again, as if the universe is trying to tell you something? That's not chance. It's not coincidence. That is synchronicity. And when synchronicities start happening frequently and clearly, you're receiving one of the most powerful and intelligent signs that angels are near. Synchronicities are how the invisible arranges the visible. It's the quiet language of spiritual guidance, a gentle nudge from heaven that you're in alignment, on the path, and that a divine plan is unfolding all around you, even if you don't fully understand it yet. You might start noticing patterns like repeating numbers 111, 222, 555, phrases in books or songs that speak directly to your soul, the same names, places, or dates showing up again and again, people who appear right when you need encouragement, help, or confirmation. All of these are part of the language of angels. Soft signs, yet deeply meaningful. They're invitations to wake up, to pay attention, and to connect with your angels in everyday life. Most people miss these signs because they're too distracted, searching for answers in the noise of the world. But you're here, right now, listening to this. And that alone is a spiritual sign that something inside you is awakening, that you're ready to see the world through the eyes of your soul. Angel messages don't always arrive as visions or voices. Sometimes they come as perfectly timed circumstances, events you can't control, but that lead you exactly where you need to be. Synchronicities also act as confirmations when you prayed or asked for guidance, and suddenly something appears that matches exactly what was in your heart. That's not random. That's your angels working behind the scenes, orchestrating peace just for you. Many people who walk closely with their angels share stories of how, after moments of deep despair or deep faith, they received unexpected signs. A butterfly in the middle of winter, a song with the exact words they had just whispered in prayer, a stranger stopping them on the street and saying, "It's going to be okay." These angelic signs in daily life are divine reminders that the universe is not against you. It's moving for you. And the angels in your life are behind those perfect coincidences, aligning people, places, timing, and messages so that you don't lose your way. So what should you do when you recognize a synchronicity? Pause, observe, ask yourself, what was I feeling or thinking just before this happened? What is this showing me? What part of me needed this confirmation? Write it down. Keeping a record of your synchronicities helps you see patterns and helps you understand the messages your angels are sending with more clarity. Give thanks, out loud or in your heart. Gratitude is an open door for more signs to come. It strengthens your connection with the angelic realm. And here's the truth. The more aware you become of these divine alignments, the more often they'll happen. Why? Because when you're aligned with divine energy, your vibration rises, and the angels near you can communicate with more clarity, more detail, and more love. So the next time something random happens, pause, and instead of saying, "What a coincidence," say, "Thank you, angels. I'm listening." Because if something repeats, if something resonates, if something arrives at just the right time, then you're living under divine guidance. You're not alone on this journey. Every synchronicity is like a whisper from heaven that says, "Keep going. You're not lost. I'm guiding your every step." And if you're watching this video, if this message found its way to you, then you already know the angels are at work, and you are part of the miracle. Sign number 6, messages through dreams. Have you ever woken up with such a vivid feeling, as if your soul had been somewhere else during the night? Maybe you dreamed of a glowing figure who didn't speak, but filled you with peace, or of a loved one who's no longer physically here, yet felt as real as the air you breathe. If you've ever felt something like this, listen closely. Not all dreams are ordinary. Some are messages from angels reaching deep into your consciousness while your logical mind sleeps. When you dream, your soul relaxes, your ego goes quiet, and that's when angelic communication becomes most powerful. In the stillness of the night, spiritual signs can slip in without resistance. Many of the messages angels send don't come with loud words, but with gentle images, universal symbols, and an energy that goes far beyond human language. Dreams that include bright light or angelic figures, sensations of flying or rising, feeling held or embraced by an unseen presence, hearing a name, a calming phrase, or a soft voice, being in a place of peace you can't explain, are just some of the ways angelic presence can appear in your dreams. You don't have to be an expert in dreams to receive divine guidance. You just have to be willing to listen with your soul. Sometimes, the angels in your life use dreams to bring clarity when you're confused, comfort when you're in pain, and direction when you're unsure which way to go. And sometimes they show up just to remind you of something vital. You are not alone. So how can you tell the difference between a regular dream and one that's truly a message from angels? Here are a few clear signs. The dream feels vivid and stays with you after waking up. You wake up with strong emotion, peace, tears, joy, relief. The message lingers for days, unlocking meaning over time. The presence in the dream feels loving, protective, or simply different. Often, angels near you don't appear with wings or white robes like in the movies. Sometimes they show up with a familiar face, or as a silent guide you don't see, but deeply feel. Other times, the message comes as a symbol, a dove, an open door, a guiding light, or a voice whispering, "Trust." These aren't just random dream elements. They're part of the angelic language, a divine vocabulary your soul understands, even when your mind cannot explain it. In many spiritual cultures and mystical traditions, dreams are seen as one of the most sacred bridges between this world and the divine. And that space between deep sleep and waking is when your soul is most open to angelic guidance. So what can you do to open yourself up more to these messages? Before bed, say a simple prayer. Ask for clarity. Ask for guidance. Ask for signs if you need answers. Keep a journal near your bed. Write down any dream, word, or feeling you remember. Even if it doesn't make sense now, it might later. Trust your intuition. If something from the dream stays with you, don't ignore it. That could be the angelic message for you today. Stay open after waking. Many times, angels whisper right as you open your eyes. That first thought of the day could be heaven speaking to you. Remember, angel messages don't always come to predict. They often come to remind you who you are and where you're meant to go. And dreams are a perfect channel for that connection, especially when your heart is searching for answers. So if you've been having repeating dreams, celestial symbols, or nights that feel more intense than usual, don't dismiss them. You're receiving a quiet, sacred call. Your soul doesn't sleep. It just shifts frequency. And when that frequency aligns with the divine, the angels in your life show up more clearly than ever. Every dream with an angel, every whispered word in the night, every symbolic image that stays in your heart is a loving invitation to trust, to release, and to listen. So tell me, what have you been dreaming lately? Because maybe, just maybe, you're already receiving bigger answers than you realize. Sign number 7. Feeling an invisible presence. Have you ever been completely alone and suddenly, without any clear reason, felt like someone was right there with you? Maybe it was a gentle chill running down your back, a warm sensation in your chest, or simply a quiet certainty that you were not alone, even though no one else was around. If you've ever felt that, you may have experienced one of the most powerful signs of an angel's presence. When angels near you want to make themselves known, they don't need to appear in physical form. Their loving energy, their divine frequency, goes beyond what your eyes can see. And sometimes it manifests as a presence, invisible but unmistakably real. So comforting, so alive, your soul recognizes it instantly. This is not imagination or wishful thinking. It's a real experience, shared by millions around the world, often during times of prayer, crisis, or even in everyday quiet moments. Many times, this presence shows up right when you need it most. In moments of sadness, when you feel something wrap around your heart. In a danger situation, when a sudden inner impulse protects you. During a simple walk, when you suddenly feel someone walking beside you. These moments are not coincidences. They are divine interventions. This is the language of angels, not through words, but through presence. When angels send their message through presence, it's because they want to calm your spirit, assure you that you're not alone, remind you that you're held by a force that loves you unconditionally. Many people describe these moments as if time stood still, as if the air itself softened, as if a wave of peace descended for no logical reason. That's angelic protection. That's real connection. So how can you recognize this presence for what it is? You feel watched, but not afraid. A gentle warmth surrounds you, as if energy is wrapping around you. You feel accompanied, even in silence. A sudden peace or unexpected joy comes over you. A clear thought or memory enters your heart, like it was whispered from above. These are all real, tangible signs of angelic guidance in your daily life. And the more open your heart is, the more often these moments will come. Maybe you felt it upon waking from a dream, or during a deep prayer, or maybe while sitting in a waiting room, overwhelmed by your thoughts. And suddenly, you felt strengthened from the unseen. Don't dismiss that moment. That was your angel. In many spiritual traditions, it's believed each person has an angel assigned from birth, a divine guide who never leaves you, never judges you, and stands ready to step in when your soul gives permission. And one of the most common ways that angel intervenes is by making you feel that you're not alone, especially when you need it the most. That feeling, that gentle, subtle vibration, is one of the purest and most beautiful ways angels embrace you. Some people even say that in the middle of that invisible presence, they hear a single word inside their hearts. Trust. I'm with you. Do not be afraid. There's no sound, yet the soul hears it, because the soul understands what the mind cannot explain. So when that angelic presence visits you, don't ignore it. Don't try to explain it away. Just breathe, close your eyes, and say, "Thank you. I know you're here." Because the moment you acknowledge the sign, the connection deepens. And the stronger that connection becomes, the clearer the angelic signs will show up in your life every day. Special prayer. My angel is with me. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and repeat this prayer as if it's rising from the very center of your soul. Beloved angel who walks beside me, I feel you in this very moment. Even if my eyes cannot see you, my heart knows your light. Thank you for walking with me in silence, for holding me steady when everything feels like it's falling apart, and for reminding me, even in the darkness, that I am never truly alone. I know you are here, in every whisper of calm, in every sign heaven sends my way, in every surge of faith that comes just when I need it most. Today, I choose to trust your guidance. I choose to stop fighting on my own and open my soul to your loving presence. Walk with me, my angel, through every step, through every decision, through every night when my heart searches for answers. When I doubt, whisper clarity. When I fear, wrap me in your peace. And when I forget who I am, remind me that I am light, that I am soul, and that I am being guided by heaven itself. Thank you for never letting go of my hand. Thank you for being there, even when I forget. Thank you for loving me the way only a being of light can love. Today, from the deepest part of my being, I say with full surrender, I trust you, I welcome you, and I walk with you. Amen. Remember, your angels are working on your behalf, preparing divine encounters, protecting you from the unseen, and gently guiding you toward your true purpose. Keep trusting, stay open, and don't miss this next message. A special angelic message made just for your life.